pussy for all me bitches. Same one that you said it has a kissable lips first week, and you know what, you're crying. You threw yourself at it yesterday and killed yourselves.
What? Listen, my ears are full. The things I heard from Rhuthee's mouth last night. Hey! Guys, Rhuthee ate the twins and left no crumbs. Rhuthee ate up Wannixhandi and left no crumbs. See, she ate these girls up. She chewed them up. She washed them. She blasted them. She destroyed everything. See, she broke them. See, guys, I was left gagging. I was left gagging. The entire house, all the housemates, they were shocked. Guys, I have a lot to say, but I'm gagged. I feel gagged. What? Omo. Listen, last week Sunday after the live eviction show, we saw the little thing that, that was quite little thing that happens between the twin sisters and Rhuthee, and we concluded that okay, the sisters ate up Rhuthee with their Rhuthee, but last night after the party, Rhuthee finished them. Completely, totally, to the point where Wannixhandi were speechless. Yeah. Cat caught their tongue. They had nothing to say. Yeah, and I'm sorry, but we have to call it spade as a spade as we do on this channel. Yeah, Wani was making it seem like Sean talked to her, Sean pacified her. It's a lie. It's a lie. I'm like, baby girl, if you had things to say, you would have said it, regardless of if Sean was on your side trying to calm you down. Girl, if you had things to say, you would have said it. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my days. And you see, the way this whole thing started, it just went from like 0 to 100 tonight. Now, we know that there's been little provocations and pokings happening here and there between the twin sisters and Rhuthee. Rhuthee would poke, the twin sisters, they will poke back. Yes, I've seen some certain narratives on the internet where people are saying that, oh, Wannixhandi, they've been the one provoking Rhuthee. It's a lie. It's been mutual. Yes, Rhuthee will do hers, the twin sisters, they will do hers and do theirs as well. So it's been mutual. They don't like each other. Yes, they don't like each other. The beef has been beefing since last week. So they don't like each other. But the one that happened tonight, or rather last night after the party, ladies and gentlemen, it was a continuation. As a matter of fact, a build-up from the one that happened on Friday night. Remember the whole Mayor and Handi kissing situation? Remember, Rhuthee did not give any reaction because according to her, she knew that the twins were trying to get a reaction of her. So she wasn't going to give them what they wanted. She wasn't going to give them the pleasure of making any noise or saying anything. And also her partner, DJ Flo, had been talking to her to calm down, to chill, don't say anything. Remember, Sunday Live Eviction Show is coming up. They are the custodians. We don't know what's going to happen. So let's just see if we can manage the situation till this week passes on, and then we can see how we handle it from there. That was why Rhuthee was kind of calm. Fast forward to what had happened right after the party. According to Onyeka and Wani, they were upstairs in the dressing area and they were just talking. In fact, the dressing area was really rowdy and crowded. People were talking at the same time, shouting on top of their voices. And according to what was said, they were saying that Wani was shouting that, oh, if you know you are in my black book, don't worry, Sunday is coming, XYZ, XYZ. And of course, we know that that is an indirect shade to what's her name? Rhuthee. So Rhuthee caught her sob. And according to the girls, though, it was after they had left, Rhuthee started shouting. So at that time, we did not know what was happening because Onyeka, Wannixhandi, they were downstairs and then they were getting really upset and then they were talking about it. So from what they were saying at that point in time, they were saying that Rhuthee is a coward, that when they were there, why didn't she say anything? That she had to wait for Wani to leave before she started talking. So Onyeka herself was saying that she was quite confused because they weren't particularly talking to Rhuthee. They didn't call anybody's name, that they just thought it was general conversation, you know, the whole hype of them coming from the party. So they were just getting all excited and talking and looking forward to Sunday Live Eviction Show. Yeah, so no name was mentioned. But ladies and gentlemen, you and I know that Wani was actually referring to Rhuthee. Yes. If not Rhuthee, there's also the street pair, because earlier yesterday, the twin sisters actually had a conversation that if push comes to shove that they had to evict anybody, then it was going to be either of the two pairs. Yes, either the Flourish pair or the streets pair. Yes. So Onyeka was saying that she was confused why Rhuthee would just react like that. But ladies and gentlemen, we know that it is because of the existing beef between the two parties that warranted that reaction from Rhuthee upstairs. Yes. Now, at the time, Rhuthee was still upstairs. Wani and Handi, they were downstairs, they were talking, they were making threats and all whatnot for them. Each forget that bitch, blah, 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 bitch, blah, 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 bitch, but see that bitch. They were insulting both Rhuthee and Mayor, and they were even threatening that if Rhuthee knows that she's bold enough, if she's got the guts, she should come to them where they are and come and challenge them. And they're going to face her. They're going to fire her. She should come. They're waiting for her. And they were just throwing things like that. They were running their mouth, running their mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhuthee came downstairs. She came downstairs. Now, she wanted to go to the garden with Mayor. So she had gone to Mayor. She was trying to get them to go to the garden, but Mayor was not getting up. So she was sitting on top of him. So there was an outbreak. Yeah, there was an outbreak. And it seemed as though everything was going to go chilled last night. But then the moment the arts were over and the cameras took us back to the house, ladies and gentlemen, it was Rhuthee blowing off steam from the kitchen. She was in the kitchen. She was cooking noodles, but she was equally cooking Wani and Handi. Ha! At some point, I was scared. I was asking myself, hold on a second. Is the chicken finished in the fridge? Is the beef and the fish, like all the proteins in the fridge, are they all finished? Because from the way Rhuthee was shouting, from the way she was dragging these girls, dragging them by their destinies, dragging them by everything that they are worth, at some point, I was scared, though, that she wanted to skin them alive and use them as the protein for that noodles that she was cooking for Mayor and herself. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Rhuthee was standing on business to completely destroy those girls' reputation. And she said a lot. Oh, my days. Guys, if you are a Nigerian, and you are familiar with the Lagos environs, specifically the Lekki Lagos environs, oh, my God, then you understand what I mean by Rhuthee completely destroyed Hani X Wandi's, Wani X Handi's reputation as DJs. Because damn, she said a lot. She said a lot. Oh my God. At some point, I wanted to enter that house and go and use a tape to seal up Rhuthee's mouth because the things that she was saying. She was shouting, yes, but they were loud. Oh, Lord have mercy. Guys, there was nothing Rhuthee did not insult those girls. There was nothing she did not insult them. She insulted them every single thing that you would find in the book of insults to damage someone, to traumatize someone for life. First off, she called them smelling pigs. Just as she did on Sunday. She said that they were smelling, that they stank, that they should go and change their cologne, that they were just stinking. And then she moved on to say that they were actually prostitutes. That they are coming to the house to come and act like they are on this high pedestal. That they are not. That they are actually prostitutes who sleep with one man, like whether they were or now, I don't know. That they were sleeping with one man, just one man, like both of them together, like they were doing the thing with one man, and they were earning 30,000 naira. Ladies and gentlemen, translate that into dollars, you understand how pathetic the figure is. She went on to say that they used to hang on the streets of Lekki, that's the Lekki and Barons of Lagos, to sell their bodies for chips. So they are disguising as DJs, but they are not really DJs. That she knows them. She knows their story. She knows them back to back, back to back, back to back. That she has been holding herself from, not saying things that she knows about them. But now that they are threatening her with eviction because they are custodians, that she's going to let the whole world know that they are nothing, that they do not amount to anything, that where she stands, they cannot stand. The people she rolls with, they cannot roll with those people, that they can't even measure up to the people that she talks to on a normal day. On a normal day, I'm going to choke. If she sees them on the outside, she can't even say hi to them, and they can't even say hi to her too, because their levels are quite different. She insulted even Sean as well, because those ones too, they were insulting her and insulting Mayo as well, that both of them, they are pussy ass niggers. Yes, guys, that wasn't all. She said that Wani was dating Sean because of accent, that she's dating Sean to elevate her ratchet status, that she knows the kind of people that Wani and Handi hangs out with, that they sleep in a whorehouse. In fact, they live in a whorehouse. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't understand what that insult means, let me educate you, let me enlighten you, yeah? On the island of Lagos, in the Lekki environs of Lagos, there are duplexes, right, that people own, maybe individuals or companies, I don't know, they own it, right? And then they now have little beds, all these kids' beds, right? All these bunk beds, they now have mattresses all over the place, right? And then they rent it out to girls that do hookups or prostitution, that sell themselves. In fact, mostly escorts, right? So they rent it out to those girls, and those girls, they pay rent every week. And the rent goes as far as maybe 15 to 20,000 naira every week. That was what Rhuthee was alleging, yes, about the twin sisters, that is where they live. They are coming to come and act like they actually, are posh girls. That they are not posh girls, that they are actually ratchet whores that sell their bodies on the streets of Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhuthee said a lot. And the way she was saying all of these things, she was sounding as if she knows Wani and Handi down to their homes. She was sounding like she knows their family and their generation. She kept on daring them that if by Sunday, during the live eviction, when it is time for them to execute their powers and privileges as the custodians, if they do not call her name to evict her, that she will show them shege in the house, like she will deal with them in the house. That if she does not go home on Sunday, that it is she and them in the house. According to all the things that she was saying while she was hurling insults at the sisters, her upset was because from all the things that she was saying during her rantings and, blasting at these girls, she was upset that they were threatening to evict her with their custodian power. She was upset that they probably wanted her to come and kiss us, that she's not going to do that, that she's ready to go home. She's ready to go home, and she's making it easy for them to pick her. So here she is. Once Sunday comes, they must pick her. Otherwise, if they don't call her name, that she's going to deal with them. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhuthee went on and on and on, as she was poking these girls, and she was giving them invitations. She was like, say something, say something, say something, say something. And then she was going on and on about, oh, my daughter is even better than both of you. That even me, that I have had a child, if I remove my clothes and both of you remove your clothes and we stand side by side, people will pick me over you guys. I'm like, what? Hey, guys, on behalf of Wani and Handi, listen, all those insults, I was feeling it in my chest. They were hitting me like, bah, bah, as if I was the one they were insulting. Guys, the insults were heavy. They were loud. They were deep. They were deep. Ruth said a lot, oh my days. Guys, Rhuthee said a lot. She cursed out the sisters. And do you know what pained me the most? Big Brother literally increased Ruthie's microphone. He increased that microphone and reduced the twin sisters' microphone. Big Brother, you are petty and fucking savage as hell. Yes, Because it was like people that was enjoying Rhuthee's bass boss. So it did not allow us to hear some of the things that the twin sisters were saying. They were talking, but they were not audible. We could not hear what they were saying. It was so annoying and frustrating. It was frustrating. Very frustrating. But then, when they could now, when they were now audible enough, the thing I was hearing them say was that she's lying, don't mind that, she's just a silly girl. She's just a silly girl. I say, no. Wannixhandi, no. This is Big Brother Naija. Nigerians are watching. Africans are watching. People from abroad are watching. Somebody cannot tarnish your image like this on live television. Somebody cannot say all these things, pile up all these accusations about you being a prostitute, a cheap one at that, and then you keep quiet and you are just quietly saying it's because of Sean. Because of Sean, Igbo, for what? You will stand up and fight for your honor. You will stand up and speak for yourself. Because Rhuthee was giving them an invitation. She went on and on and on, and she kept on saying, come, I'm here. I will not stop talking, come. But they were quiet. I say, no, you girls fall my hand. You people should talk back. How would you allow someone pile up such accusations against you and you are quiet? I didn't even mention this part. Rhuthee said they are disguising as DJs, that they actually sleep with men to get gigs. Those DJ gigs that they're always bragging about, that they sleep with men. That she has levels. Do you know how many degrees I have? Ladies and gentlemen, the insults were a lot. But as much as I was enjoying the basketballs, because hey, everybody, we've been looking for this drama for a long time, right? So as much as I was enjoying the basketballs, I had just one question in mind. And ladies and gentlemen, forgive me if it comes across like this question might be petty, but I have just one question in mind. In Nigeria, there's a saying that goes that it takes a witch to recognize a witch. It takes a witch to know the meeting place of a witch. A witch has to be connected to a witch to know where their fellow witches hang out. So my honest and innocent and very genuine question is, all these things that Rhuthee is saying about these girls, because she was saying it with so much confidence and conviction, and she was claiming that there's actually more that she knows that she's not even saying yet. So my honest question is, Auntie Rhuthee, how do you know all these things? How? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know where they live? How do you know the guys that they have actually been sleeping with? How do you know all these things, all this information? They are so detailed. They are so detailed. The way they are detailed, it's like you two, you are connected. It's like you two, you are connected in that business. It's like you people were hanging out somewhere together before. It's like you people used to meet each other somewhere before. You used to bump into each other somewhere before. So Auntie Rhuthee, the question is, how did you know? Guys, I mean, hey, there's no harm in us asking questions, is there? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, in the midst of all of that chaos, all of that basketballs, the house was enjoying it. Yeah. DJ Flo said she wasn't going to hold back Rhuthee because she was tired of trying to pacify Rhuthee. Rhuthee had a lot on her chest that she needed to offload, so let her go ahead and do it. She understands that it is at their own detriment. If push comes to shove that the custodians will evict them, then it means both of them will leave, then so be it. But she's sick and tired of sucking up to the custodians just to be at their mercy, that she can't be at anybody's mercy at this point in time. So whatever wants to happen should happen. The rest of the house, they were enjoying the drama. Their reactions were actually priceless because, oh my God, guys, they were hearing things that was quite shocking. But personally, I can't wait for the live eviction show. I can't wait to see the content of that scroll. And hey, Big Brother, don't try rubbish. Big Brother, don't try rubbish. If you try rubbish, Big Brother, me, I will curse you. I will curse you out. Because the way it's looking now, it's looking like, Rhuthee is giving plenty drama and entertainment. Please, I don't want to hear Biggie, don't even think about it. I don't even want to hear that, hey, maybe they changed the content of the scroll or they changed one thing. Biggie, please, leave the show. Leave it. We know you like traffic. We know you like the content. You like the basketballs. You like the drama. Biggie, We don't want to come and hear that you created one nonsense twist because you are seeing somebody that is giving drama and bass. Please, Biggie, leave it for us like that. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my verdict on this round between the twins and Rhuthee is that Rhuthee won, hands down. Last week, Sunday, the twins won, but last night, Rhuthee won, hands down. There was no rivalry at all. She won hands down. I give her the crown. She really destroyed the twins. She ate them up and left no crumbs. And my advice to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, avoid Rhuthee. Avoid Rhuthee. Otherwise, she's going to chew you up and spit you out like trash. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking here right now. Thank you all so much for watching. Go ahead, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys on another video. Bye.